Mason Greenwood and Rasmus Hojlund deals are the deals that we definitely are talking about. What's definitely happening? Mason Greenwood's return to Manchester United, coming to play football again for the club Manchester United. That's what we are going to be talking about today. Plus also the one and only Rasmus Hojlund. Quite a lot has been said about the football players, and we've got the latest of information about two wonderful signings, two wonderful football players for the club are Manchester United. Make sure you stick around so that you do not miss out on Mason Greenwood and Rasmus Hojlund. Rasmus Hojlund will be remembered that he has been an Atalanta football player, and at this moment in time he's crossed over to the club Manchester United. Also, he's been playing for the Danish national team, but at this moment we cannot count him as an Atalanta football player anymore. We just have to link him to Manchester United and Atalanta. So it will be remembered that a lot has been said and a lot has been done when it comes to Manchester United and now Greenwood. A lot has definitely been happening when we talk about Mason Greenwood, with all the charges that were dropped and a number of clubs interested in signing him on permanent deals. Manchester United are first looking and saying that possibly they would loan him, and the decision of loaning him becomes too difficult because he's too talented and the world wants him. Loads of fans want him. Quite a big number of fans want him. Others are saying, oh, he should not get back. It tarnishes the name of Manchester United. So with fans tore apart, some of them are for the return of Mason Greenwood. Some of them are saying, oh, he should not return. What should definitely be done, and what is the decision, and what's definitely happening? All this you're definitely going to find it right about here as we definitely get into all this. So let's get the party rolling. Hello everyone, thank you for being part of the United chapter, and please subscribe and ring that notification bell so you do not miss out on whatever I've got to bring to you, as long as it's sports and as long as it is Manchester United related, right about here at the United chapter. With me, your very host, Abu KALS. I'm right about here to give you the latest straight as it comes in. So, a lot has been said and a lot has been done when it comes to the club Manchester United. Already, Manchester United has already signed a few football players, and by the way, the ones that we definitely know for a fact, 100%. The first one is Mason Mount from the club Chelsea, who moved to the club Manchester United at an amazing £55 million, which was a take or leave from Manchester United. And he had definitely to make that big move despite that Chelsea were trying to keep him on there. Wanted a bit of more money off him, but United gave in £55 million, and also the other football player that crossed to Manchester United was the former Ajax Amsterdam football player who moved from Ajax to Inter Milan, and that Ajax was being managed by Erik ten Hag, and then he moves to Inter Milan, where he really performs quite well, keeps the goals safe for Inter Milan. A very modern football goalkeeper, the one who replaced David De Gea, and that is none other than who is that? Onana, Andre Onana, what's your name? Anyway, Onana baby. So let's hope really things will keep on moving on quite so modern football with Onana. Onana really modern goalkeeper, and we saw him rant at the defender Harry Maguire, and some people criticized him, and others say, oh, it's his duty as a goalkeeper because he wants his place really, he wants his goalkeeping section safe. But since then, really, also Maguire has been linked to an exit. Maguire is a hot cake. I think United said they need £40 million for Harry Maguire. But reality and the truth is, I have now, as it stands now, I think Manchester United should have increased the price of Harry Maguire. You should see the number of clubs that are interested in signing Harry Maguire. Very many. West Ham is interested. Chelsea is interested. Crystal Palace being the latest club that has come out to say they need Harry Maguire. So I'm starting to think possibly Manchester United should have put him on 50-60 million pound, and I think a club would definitely get him. Anyway, United has already rejected a few bids from Harry Maguire, saying that they are too low for the football player, for the former Manchester United captain. Anyway, let's hope things keep on going on quite well for the club Manchester United. And at this point in time, let's get into the real deal, the real transfers. And also, I will remember that there are also a number of exits, really, that could be heading out of the club. One being Scott McTominay, and a very big possibility is that Fred is going to be leaving the club, Manchester United. Anyway, plus Donny van der Beek. Donny van der Beek is also one that is expected to be leaving Manchester United, and plus a couple more. But also talking about transfers, Amrabat. Amrabat has been linked to the club Manchester United, and United are very much into signing the football player Amrabat, and it seems actually reality is Amrabat at this point in time wants a move away from the club Fiorentina, where he's been playing, and is told Fiorentina that they should really put him for sale. They should contact Manchester United and sort out things, because he rejected bids from Saudi Pro League clubs. A number of Saudi Pro League clubs contacted Amrabat, but Amrabat said, no, I'm not going to Saudi Arabia. I want to play English Premier League. And that is what definitely is happening. Liverpool was linked to Amrabat, but Liverpool moved off during the way. Liverpool dropped off, and Manchester United is in the driving seat when it comes to the Amrabat transfer. So he could definitely be ending up at Manchester United, as it is reportedly said that once the football player Rasmus Hojlund's deal is done 100%, then the next football player United is going to be looking at is Sofyan Amrabat. And the fact that Kobe Mainoo was in big plans of the current manager Erik ten Hag and is gone injury, definitely that shows you that perfect replacement is needed, and that is Sofyan Amrabat. So fingers crossed, Sofyan Amrabat is going to be a football player at the club. Manchester United. Anyway, talking about Rasmus Hojlund, we anticipate and expect Rasmus Hojlund to sign a big deal today. We expect pen to be put to paper, finish everything there is for the Rasmus Hojlund deal. We hope that Manchester United, we think that Manchester United are not even thinking, getting from a few sources, Manchester United is finalizing this deal. Manchester United has already had talks, agreed the transfer fee. A medical has definitely been scheduled, and a medical has been done successfully. This medical also came out successful for the football player Rasmus Hojlund, and we definitely are waiting for an official announcement. So let's hope things really go on quite well for the club. Manchester United, and when it comes to this football player Rasmus Hojlund, as Rasmus Hojlund is already a Manchester United football player, we're just waiting for the official announcement from the club. And from different sources, it could be today. Then also, we definitely, another thing that we anticipate today, we anticipate a decision about the future of Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood, who had a few problems with his fiancée, really, and they ended up in court, and at this time they are back. They were expecting a baby, and right now he is a father. His first child is with Harriet, and it'd be a bit tricky for the club Manchester United, because some fans went on and said it will tarnish the name of the club. I should not return, and some other fans are saying he deserves a second chance. Manchester United should give him that chance to come and play. for the club Manchester United, which is quite fair. I think I definitely think that is quite fair. Should get a second chance. Everybody deserves a second chance in life. So let's really hope things keep on moving on quite well for the club Manchester United, as Manchester United is really trying its level best to make sure they can get a couple of football players. But for a fact, we could be seeing Mason Greenwood really making a return to Manchester United, as Manchester United it is reportedly said that Manchester United has already agreed has already finalized, actually is finalized with the private investigation they were making about the football player Rasmus Hojlund, because some of the staff were saying, oh, it could damage the United's values, what Manchester United stands for. But I also think I should definitely stand for forgiveness and stuff like that. Let's hope really this decision comes out quite positive for Mason Greenwood. Otherwise, we could see Mason Greenwood being put to market, being put on the transfer market. Let's hope things move on quite well. Let's really hope so. Let's hope things hope that things will definitely keep on moving on quite well for the club Manchester United, as United is looking at reinforcement in different fields. I definitely think that the best of things that Manchester United can do at this point in time, get Greenwood back, because the forward section is definitely not the best. The forward section is lacking. So let's hope. And you know, that combination of Mason Greenwood and Marcus Rashford is a brilliant one, and the fact that Rasmus Hojlund is definitely also in there, that shows you that it could be quite great. It could definitely be a great thing having Rasmus Hojlund, Mason Greenwood, Jadon Sancho, and Marcus Rashford in there. That would definitely be a brilliant thing for the club Manchester United. What do you think about Mason Greenwood and his return? Get into the comment section and let me know. Make your opinion count. Decide. Get into the comment section and decide. Let us know what you think. Should Mason Greenwood, should Manchester United tell Greenwood to return? Should Manchester United make the return of Greenwood to Premier League football, or United should sell him, or should United loan him? Get into the comment section and let me know what you definitely think about this, as we all know that Mason Greenwood undoubtedly, despite of the fact that a lot happened, he was a talented football player, and we still think he is a talented football player. But also, I don't think that what Manchester United was planning before is necessarily bad, because Manchester United also said that there is a possibility that they will loan him and see how he plays, and he can return, he can make a comeback. And by doing so, really, this is because they also want to know about Manchester United want to know about his current form, because he's not been in any game. He might have lost it, you know. He's not been in any game of recent, so United needs to watch him, possibly go on loan, watch him play, and also definitely they can come and get to a final decision, decide finally about what definitely could be happening with him. But when he's been in training, we've got information that United had a few of their technical staff seeing how he was doing in training, and it is reportedly said that his training has always been good. He's always played quite well in training, and he still is actually he is a better version of Mason Greenwood, and that definitely would be a brilliant thing for the club Manchester United. So having Mason Greenwood and Rasmus Hojlund, I think that would definitely be a great thing. So Rasmus Hojlund definitely is one of those that Manchester United is waiting any minute from now. it's knocking any minute from now. That transfer is going to be announced. I might be here and it's already announced, but I don't think it's already announced. But everything is done when it comes to the Rasmus Hojlund deal, and it is anticipated and expected that today is the day Manchester United is going to be unveiling Rasmus Hojlund, and a final decision about Mason Greenwood is also expected to be today. Otherwise, thank you for being part of the United chapter, and please subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you do not miss out on whatever I've got to bring to, as long as it is sports and as long as it is Manchester United related, right about here at the United chapter with me, your very host, Abu KALS, as I tell thank you and goodbye for now.